Today I'm going to be discussing Waves, our decentralized blogging platform. Waves uses a NoSQL JSON-only database that can be saved along with your site, so it's easy to deploy and easy to replicate across different instances. So to access it, just click on Uses on our site and click the Waves link, and it'll take you to our GitHub repository. Here there's some basic information on how to set it up. It's really just one JavaScript config file that you need to edit, and that's pretty much it. If you want to get an idea how it works, you can go to our blog and you can get an idea what the look and feel is like and see if it works for your what you're looking for. If you want to see our decentralized version, just type xttp blog.meshedsites.com, assuming you have the xttp plugin installed, and then you can access the decentralized version, which is identical. Okay, so now we're going to create a site. It's really easy. All you have to do is go to your BitTorrent cache sites folder that you've created in previously. We're going to create a folder called I Have a Blog. And this will be the basically the URL for our site as well. So create that file. Now we're going to go back over to the GitHub repository. We're going to download that zip file and extract all the files into that folder. Okay, so at this point we'll actually be able to view our site locally. It won't be shared on the internet yet, but if you go to xttp i.haveablog, you'll be able to view it. So this gives you a way to kind of test things before you decide to go live. Now we're going to need to edit that config file so it represents what we want our site to look like. So if you open that up in your text editor, okay, now you're going to open config.js. Here you can set the title. You can set things like the name of your database file if you want to change it. You can change the name of your RSS feeds. You can even disable RSS feeds if you wish. And you can change the email address that shows up in the contact me. And that's pretty much it. At this point, the site's ready to go. So we'll just save these changes now and reload it in the browser, and everything's changed. Now we're going to create our first entry. So if you go to Edit, Edit has a built-in Markdown editor, so it makes it kind of similar to what you'd see on a dynamic site, but it's in fact all static. So here's our Markdown editor. You can just kind of give you an idea of some of the formatting you can do. We got titles. We're going to add some code segments. And let's see, what else can we do? Let's after this, let's add some bullets just to kind of fully demonstrates the editing capabilities. And an inline code block. Okay, if you want to view your changes, you just move the mouse outside and it shows you a preview. If you want to save this, you need to add the entry. Click the add entry button. Gives you a kind of representation of what the archive is going to look like. Then you'll click generate, which generates the JSON database and the RSS file. Now you just need to download that JSON database and put it into your sites folder. And just to fully demonstrate, we'll put the RSS feed in there as well. Okay, now if you just reload the site, you'll get an idea what the site's going to look like now. So now our changes are set. It's pulling everything from that JSON database to create the entries. So still, again, the site right now is only available locally. To get it to be visible on the internet, you're going to need to create an entry in BitTorrent Sync, and you're going to need to create an entry on MeshedSites.com. So first we'll sync this file, or this folder. generate some new keys, add the file, and now we're synced with BitTorrent sync. Okay, next we're going to add the site on MeshedSites. This will make it searchable. Well, you can make it searchable, but it also makes it so that anyone who clicks that URL can resolve that BitTorrent sync key. So we're going to create a brand new account, test123, enter some passwords. You have to get the password right. Okay. Now our account's created. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to take that public key, or the read-write key. Not the read-write key, the read-only key. Generally, you don't want to share your read-write keys for this. We'll give it an alias. The alias has to be the same name as the folder you created. This will be your URL. You can optionally give it a title and description. This is only really important if you're going to make your site searchable, because it's going to show up in the search results with that information. So now our site's added. Now anyone on the internet who has the XTP plugin installed will be able to view your site. They can just navigate to that URL. So I know everything will be live. And that's pretty much it. That's all you got to do. You can optionally add things like encrypted keys. You can make it searchable. Here, let's see what searching is going to be like. So you can add it to the search results. If you click on search, you'll show up here, and as you can see, it helps to have a descriptive title and description if you want people to find it. Okay, so now I'm going to take it out of the search results. If you want to kind of keep your site hidden, you might want to encrypt that public key there. If you want to do that, you just right-click and give it a passphrase. This is all done client-side. We don't store your passphrases. We don't have any knowledge of them. And the XTP plugin on the browser is also decrypts it client-side as well. So once that's done, you get this kind of long base64 encoded key, and when someone tries to access your site, they will be presented with a login screen. This only happens the first time they access it, but after that it's synced. That's it. Thanks for watching.